Esta es mi esposa y mi hija y yo se perdió todo.
We had a flood from Hurricane John. The hurricane didn't hit us here, but it rained so hard up in the mountains that the river flooded. We had 10 feet of water at this point where we're standing now, and just swept everything and destroyed everything in its path. Very sad.
I've had the home in Muleje for the past 13 or so years. Beautiful place. I call it Lindo. But man, we had our current the other night. When I left my home with my little senorita dog that we captured in the desert, Tanya, why, I held her head alongside of my head, and the water was to my armpits. A little bit rushing, thought possibly we might fall down and both be drowned by being floated down the Muleje River, but we were successful in getting up on the Peninsular Highway. I've worked very hard in building a nice place in Muleje, as I indicated earlier, Lindo, new cabinets, fully insulated in the ceilings and air conditioning, good security all around the home, and most importantly, I love my home. I love Muleje, but I am now 85. It's a little bit tough for me to even live a full life without something as disastrous as this. I feel now more so than ever people who have suffered heavy flood damage.
A hurricane came and flooded the Muleje and all the trailer parks and houses along the river. The fellow that owned the car behind me, he wasn't so fortunate. He drowned. He was my neighbor.
At about 3:30 in the morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock, I wanted to drive my car out of the oasis. And I couldn't. The water was already getting very, very strong. So I parked it right over here on this house, and when I wanted to walk back to my house, the water was already up to my knee. And when I came to my house, possibly 4 feet, within 15 minutes the water was at about 10 feet, 2.5 meters. I then went to my roof, where I spent the night and the day until 10:30, when somebody came and rescued me with a little boat.
The house and the buildings are totally destroyed. The contents in them are destroyed. So we have to see how we want to start over.
These are local people from the town that have come to help us clear out, and sanitation is the important thing at the moment. We've had to get rid of all the food that was rotting, the freezers that had no power, and so.
My feeling is, and from the engineers I have talked to in the States, is that the river had been cleared out, no islands, no trees up by the bridge, we would have had probably 1/8 of the damage we have right now. The biggest problem was the water could not flow down the river because of all the obstructions in the way. The islands, the trees, they act like big dams, and so they held the water back. When the water broke through, then this is what happened.
We're alive. We can rebuild. There's a lot of things that could have been done to not prevent this, but at least minimize the damage that weren't done. Hopefully they will be for the future, but I think if the government will listen, there's a lot can be learned from this.
I'm going to completely rebuild because I love Mexico, I love Muleje, and it's been my home for 23 to 25 years, and my wife and I have many, many friends in the community, and we just do not want to leave.
But we'll rebuild. We'll rebuild. We'll stay.
No, I did not. I wanted to get insurance, but it was already hurricane season, so nope. I'm gonna try to repair my car and my motorcycle and my house, and life will continue.
I have many friends that are probably in as much, if not more, difficulty than I am. There are a lot of people that are certainly suffering from this event, and my heart goes out to them, and I hope that next time they'll buy insurance. They didn't this time.